We have death, destruction, chaos, mayhem, bowling, drunks, and pranks. All this and more. Stay tuned.
From the moment we had the idea to start a podcast, we knew it would be something special. We didn't know how special. We've had big hopes and big dreams. Although we had a few bumps along the way. We are still just two grown-ass men with childish dreams of outer space. Now, hold on to your butts, you're in for an experience like no other. You are about to partake in the most bodacious experience ever, the Tick and Professor Show.
What's going on, guys? Hi.
Hey, let's get right into drinks, because I don't have an
Okay.
exciting one this week. Mine's kind of lame.
I don't either because I'm on call with the hospital.
I wasn't feeling great, so I figured it's better to just lay a little bit low and just have something not as hardcore. Not as hardcore. So,
I wonder.
what did you get?
Here's mine.
Ooh.
It's the new Sierra Mist replacement.
Well, yeah. What is that? Is that like
Starry? Starry.
Oh, that sounds
Lemon
scary.
lime.
That sounds super scary. Mine is. This is my dad used to have a mug just like this. This is my dad mug, and it's tea. I'm having tea.
Oh,
so
tea.
we can still
tea
cheers.
Time with Tick.
Yeah, tea time with Tick. Time to cheers.
All right. Here, let me get this.
Oh, I didn't know we had ASMR. I should have. I would have been more quiet. I promise.
He wasn't on the show. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Cheers.
All right. Cheers. Let's figure this one out.
Okie dokie. So let's jump right into Mikey.
Oh my gosh, that tastes just like Sierra Mist.
They stole it.
No, they stopped making Sierra Mist. Did you hear? They pulled it off the shelf.
Now
it's
why?
No more. Sierra Mist is gone.
Sierra Mist is gone?
It wasn't selling that good, so they rebranded it.
Oh, okay.
And it's
that
called
makes
Starry.
Sense. There you go. That's kind of cheap. That's kind of cheesy.
Which is dumb.
Hello, Pixel. Hello.
They should have just called it like Limeade. No, wait, then that would be taking from Sonic. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I might have to take my dog out. He decided to run up and no, somebody's got him. He just ran in here. He's like, "Hey, you're on air. I want to be live." He hates technology though. Like whenever I would pick him up to show him on camera, he would freak out. I'm live. Yep. Sorry. People were having conversations with me. I'm like, "Hey, I'm going live." Mikey, back to I lost my train of thought. We're over 900 and we're less than 1,000. So that's where we're at right now with Mikey.
Ballparks. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I think it's unbelievable. I think it's ridiculous. Unbelievably ridiculous that Mr. Beast, all he has to say is hi Shasta. Yeah, exactly.
Did you see that? That's my backup just in case.
Oh, just in case you start to fade. I thought that was actually Shasta.
That one like 20 minutes ago.
I thought you were going to show me a Shasta and be like, "Hey, look, it's Shasta."
I should have.
Yeah, we got to, you know what? Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll start. I have to find it though, but I'll find like a case of Shasta and I'll have it for like every show. I'll have like a beer and a Shasta. So I'll probably go with lemon lime. What flavor would you go with if you had to choose?
Their root beer's okay.
Root beer's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Yep.
So the other major thing we have to go over before we get into the show is the live gods giveth and the live gods taketh away. We have no party button this week.
Okay.
You're not upset about that? You didn't make any sad sounds.
Well, we just
had it for the first time last week.
This button right here doesn't take us to the right spot.
Yeah.
Nope, not at all. But what we do have this week, and it's
Okay.
called a selfie button. So you ready for a selfie? It's like an old-timey selfie button though, because it takes like a good 5 to 10 seconds, or not 5 to 10, but it takes a couple of seconds to get the full image, to get everything. So are you ready to bust a move?
Okay.
So
Oh yeah. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, selfie. Okay, so that should be done now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the timer. And when the timer goes off, we'll do another selfie. That's our,
Oh.
we're
Okay.
high tech over here. We're high tech over. In the
We are.
future, we'll have
That is-
something different. Can
Yeah.
you hear the bomb ticking in the background? That's actually probably what it is. Like, I think I'm going to be scared now from now on. I'll just be like looking around like it's
Yep.
going to
They're
explode.
coming to get us.
It's coming to
to
get
shut down
us.
Shut down the show.
Show's getting shut down.
Yep.
So major deaths this month. Major deaths.
Yeah.
And you have an entire thing to start with. Like, do you want me to get it on?
Yeah.
Get it on
Yeah,
one of
just with
these
no
things?
sound. One of them. I don't care which one.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got this one to play. We'll put it on, and then let me put some of the.
Wow, I didn't mean to get the porno. I am so sorry, guys. I did not mean to get the porno.
Well, you did.
But, you know,
So I'm very used to
Lisa
the
Marie
family,
Presley
surrounding the camaraderie of
has
just
passed
the
away.
unity.
Yes. And that is Michael Jackson. For anybody that didn't know, Lisa Marie was married to Michael Jackson for a few minutes. They were married for what, like a year and a half, 2 years?
I think
it wasn't
so.
a long time.
No. But I mean, it made sense. Like her dad's Elvis and he's the king of pop. So it made sense.
Yeah, it totally makes sense to me. Now, this one is one that I pulled up from this was on the
Letterman.
interwebs. Yes. And this one has something very important for our show. As soon as I get through the addos, I'll get this on screen. So here's Lisa Marie on Letterman.
Her debut CD, I have a copy of it right here.
Her
It's
debut
entitled To Whom
CD.
It May Concern, is in stores now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the program the lovely Lisa
I didn't know she made a CD.
Presley. Nice to see you.
She made
Nice to
3
see you.
albums,
Thank you very much
not
for being
one.
here.
Really?
She made 3.
I am
Yes.
so bloody nervous.
Really?
You got nothing to be nervous about.
She's nervous,
You
everybody.
have nothing to be nervous about. Why would you be nervous?
Well, because
This
you've
is
been
great.
ripping on me for 7 years.
Oh, you mean
Why would I
making
be
jokes
nervous?
about you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that
Oh.
upset you? To make it hurt your feelings?
Well,
Go ahead,
yeah.
tell a joke about me.
Dave.
No.
I mean,
let me see that
she,
ring. That's
she just
enormous.
seems like
That is
sassy.
huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
She does seem
Wow.
sassy.
And it-
But I mean, when
Yeah.
you're
One of those-
Elvis's
what do they
kid,
call
man,
those
you better be
things?
sassy. But she's got a line
Right.
coming up in a second. It's fake.
Yeah, that
Sorry.
was the word I was looking for.
Sorry, that was I got to put that one back on. Give me 1 second, because
we're talking
that's a
about
classic line.
You see that ring? That's enormous. That is huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess
And
it
what
is.
is that? Is that one of those? What do they call those things?
It's fake.
Oh,
It's fake. It's
that
fake.
was the word I was looking for.
That was the word. Yeah, fake. That was the one I was going for.
And I was talking about your father's appearance here 46 years ago in this theater. That's
Is that
amazing,
crazy?
isn't it?
46 years ago,
Yeah.
that
Have you ever been in the Ed
that day
Sullivan
or
Theater?
something like
I
that.
haven't.
He was
It's
in
the
that.
first time. It's
Yeah.
very endearing. I did sound check earlier. It's really nice.
And you must have seen, of course, the footage of your father's performance that
Nah,
night.
never saw
And
it.
that's when they had that silly thing about they couldn't shoot him from the waist down.
Right.
Do you remember any discussion of that later?
because
in
he
his
wasn't
life
wearing
around the
pants.
house? Did that ever come
So-
up again? Did you ever hear any of
No.
that?
That's why
Wasn't
they
wearing
couldn't
pants.
always-
No, I think by
That's
then he
that's
had it
us
figured
during
out.
every
That's
single
what I think he
podcast. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Who wears
And
That's why
pants?
the
Like I was
crowd
talking to
reacted
Paul
so
earlier, in your
bad.
own career, in your own
You're
life,
like,
what
whoa,
have you learned from
whoa.
your father? What is an important lesson from your father
this is
that
it.
you carry with you every day?
This is it.
I can't say the word I'm thinking, but
Yeah,
no,
you
go
can.
ahead, say it.
Say the word.
Balls.
Say the.
I'm sorry?
balls.
That's very important to our show. That's why I had to show that part of the interview.
You know,
Balls.
so I think in her relationship with Michael, she wore the pants in the family.
I
So-
think it, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me like almost of an arranged marriage. I mean, it was at the time, I was alive during
Yeah,
the
I
time.
could
It was
see
a
that.
very weird kind of situation. And the reason I say that is because Michael Jackson, I can't remember exactly where he was in his popularity. Like I think he was,
it was
it
like
was-
Dangerous album, like right around there.
okay, yeah,
So
he
that's
was,
like Remember the Time and all that stuff.
And then he basically, they get together, and about a year or two later, like, she's down here as far as like who knows her, because she wasn't
Right.
really that well known. She gets married to Michael. Obviously, she goes immediately to Michael level,
Right.
and she's Elvis's daughter, so she might have
Right.
even gone a little bit higher. Then they got a divorce, and within 3 to 4 years of that was all the crazy Michael Jackson stories. Like, all the
Yep.
crazy ones came out. And so in the interview, when Letterman's talking to her, Letterman's like, "So, have you heard about these things with Michael Jackson?" She's like, "Yeah." And then she's like, "Oh, do you have anything to comment? We're not married anymore."
Right.
Why do you think we're not married anymore, dude? Like, so.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that bedroom must have been weird. Shamo.
That's why I say it reminds me of an arranged marriage, because I don't know. I don't know. It just, to me, doesn't seem like there was a lot of like conjugal visits, I guess. I don't know how do you say that without
I
getting
get
anybody upset?
Because that kiss on MTV did not look that great. Yeah.
No.
It was
not at all.
Yeah.
Hey, well, yeah. Besides being, let's put it this way: it was much worse than the Madonna kisses. The Madonna kisses had an equal kind of fakeness to me when she turned to kiss Christina Aguilera, and then she turns to kiss Britney Spears. I mean, there were kisses, I guess, but I mean, this is like, yeah, that's a kiss. No, okay, great. But it was kind of weird. And then we have death number 2. Lisa Marie died at age 54. Just for anybody out in the audience keeping score. This next artist is renowned in the music industry. His name is Jeff Beck. If you don't know who Jeff Beck is, he is an amazing guitarist. And I had a question for you, although I did put the answer in the notes, so you might already know the answer. What famous person hung out with Jeff Beck a lot? Like, a lot. Like, they hung out, like, they were like, they weren't like this, they were like that. Like, this is legit friends, not not faux friends.
How many guesses do I get?
Oh, 3. It's always 3 guesses. So.
Okay.
Do you want any hints before we start?
No hints whatsoever.
No hints. Here we go.
Kanye West.
Ooh, that's a great guess. No.
No.
That is incorrect.
All right.
Guess number 1
Lenny
is
Kravitz.
Ooh, another great guess. And guess number 2, no. Okay, so now that we've gotten 2 guesses down, this is like a millionaire game. I'm going to throw you a lifeline. So this person is most famous for being a movie star, but as a lot of movie stars do, he's in a band. So that's as much as I'm going to tell you.
I want to make it funny and say Corey Feldman, but I'm not.
It's a great answer. It's a great
Johnny
answer.
Depp.
Johnny Depp is the correct answer. Johnny, ding, 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 ding. Give him a prize, everybody.
Congratulations, the professor, for your amazing shows and amazing reviews. It's brilliant. I wish I also could do that.
But you can't. So it's really, that's pretty much what it comes down to. You can't.
That's it.
So yeah, I think he was actually in the Johnny Depp band, believe it or not. And I'm not positive about that because I don't
Hollywood Vampires? Is that what it was called?
I think so. Let's find
Depp
out.
And other famous people?
Yeah, pretty much. Depp and the people that want to play live with him. Band mates. So let's see what it says about band mates. Yes, it is. It's Hollywood Vampires. That's absolutely right. And it was an American rock supergroup formed in 2012 by Alice Cooper, Johnny Depp, and Joe Perry. Wow. Whoa. I never would have guessed
he's
those.
The Aerosmith dude, right?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
So also in the band were Chris Wise, Buck Johnson, Johnny Depp, Alice Cooper, Joe Perry, Tommy Henriksen, and Glenn Sobel. So he probably, if Beck was with him, he probably just showed up every once in a while. Because that's what I noticed about that Johnny Depp band was that they would go live and then random superstars would just show up to play.
Well, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Johnny Depp, does he still own a club? Because I know for a long time he owned a club. And
I
isn't
think
that the
so.
same club that someone passed away in front of, the Viper Club? So
maybe. And do you think Amber is not allowed in there?
100%. I think her picture is actually in every guy's hands. Like you see her, kick her out immediately. Let's see what it says. Yeah. And do you? Yes, Johnny Depp owns the Viper Room in West Hollywood, California. And do you know what's famous about the Viper Room?
There's no snakes there.
There's no snakes there. It's clearly not Australia. No, that's not the answer.
No, besides a lot of famous people had their starts there with like bands.
Nah, it's not the Sunset Strip. Nobody actually, no. The answer is no. Someone died in front of it, and his name was Phoenix. River Phoenix died in front of the, well, it's kind of a misnomer. He passed out in front of the Viper Room or right outside the Viper Room, and then they took him to the hospital and he was dead. I don't think they announced him dead at the scene. Speaking of death. And just so you know, we talked about the age 78 for that one. So 54 for the last one, 78. Now, the next one, though, I had a question for you. Did you know the third one on the list? Did you actually see what I put up? I'll put them on the screen. In fact, that's what I'll do. I'll put them up on the screen as a kid. Let me see if I can get this into... Okay, there we go. So here he is as a child star.
I don't know.
No idea. I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. He was in a show called 8 is Enough. I guess the parents had enough. 8 is enough. We don't need any more. 8 is plenty.
Well, and it's definitely enough.
And he died also, and guess his age.
When was this show?
Back in the 70s, because you don't remember it. Like 78, I do believe, 79. I'd have to check. I think there's a 6-7 running season. I'll have to double check that, though.
49.
49. Should have guessed 54, because the answer was 54. Same as Lisa Marie Presley. They were both born in 1968. Oh, wow. His name, for anybody that I forgot to tell, which is everybody, Adam Rich. Adam Rich died at the age of 54. He was born in 1968. Now, the reason that Tick keeps bringing that up is, why should Tick be scared? Why, with all these people dying? Oh, you got to see the cutest picture ever of him, by the way. Like, seriously, child stars are the cutest. Oh, that's not this. There it is. There it is. Let me see if I can. Jeez, could you put more ads on my screen? Jeez, I got to block this and block that. Oh, man. Okay, now we're just going into a full-blown commercial. Okay, well, you're not going to see the cutest picture of him anymore because they just went into crazy town.
Was he holding a puppy?
No, I'll put it on real quick, but see the one on the right here where the mouse is? Isn't that cute? I thought it was cute. Let me see if I can open it in Open Image in New Tab. Yeah, that's the button I should have pressed. And here we go.
Yep.
Here we go. I'm slowly learning how to use our own system. It's not like I designed it or anything. Got fancy buttons, everybody. Fancy buttons. It's true. But yeah, he was a super cute child star and did not work that much once he became an adult. He did a bunch of voiceovers and stuff like that. He wasn't in any other major shows that you or I would have heard of.
I mean, that's how you want to do it. You want to get that royalty money, and you just not work anymore.
Yeah. But the problem is, as you and I both know, it's what is called the what you talking about, Willis effect, where your parents steal all of your money.
That sucks.
And I don't know if that's true for him. I'm just saying that's true in general. Speaking of which, I just watched a funny thing on Wednesday Addams. And I did not know this. I knew about the law, and I knew about Wednesday Addams, and I knew about Addams Family, but I'd never put all of it together. And you're probably like, what are you even talking about?
Yeah.
So 112 episodes of 8 is Enough. It ran from 1977 to 1981. 4 years, though. That tells you how they used to do shows. 4 years or 5 years, and they get 112 episodes. If this was like any English or British show, that would be 117 seasons because they only do 6 episodes. Like you finally get into the show and it's gone. So I was talking about Wednesday Addams. Do you know who played Uncle Fester in Addams Family?
Are we going movies?
No. The show. The Wednesday
Original?
Addams.
Black and
Wednesday.
white?
Yep, black and white. Sorry, I should have said that. I only ever whenever I
Adams,
say Addams
the
Family, I
original
always mean that one.
family?
Yeah, I always mean
Black and
Wednesday
white.
from that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have no idea who played him.
Give me 1 second. Addams Family. I just want to make sure I get his names correct, I guess is the way to say it. His name is... Really? You're going to do this to me?
Yeah, of course.
His name is Jackie Coogan. Now, why is that name important in the movie industry? Any ideas?
I have no idea.
Coogan laws. And you're like, Coogan laws? What are those? Coogan laws are the laws that govern all child actors.
Sleep with an old lady?
Nope, that would be
a cougar?
That would be a cougar law. Yeah, you've got it.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got it. Coogan laws are basically when a child actor is in something, they have to have their money set aside by their parents at a certain amount. And how much money do the parents have to set aside? This is ridiculous. When I found this out, I almost flipped my lid.
Is it tiny?
It's less than it should be. Let's say it that way.
Okay, 100,000.
No. Percentage wise. So they get paid 100% of their money.
5%.
Oh, wow. You are underestimating. It's now at 15%. They had an upgrade. It used to be 10%. So, and the reason that this becomes important is because Jackie Coogan is the one that got the law put through. And since he was on the Addams Family, guess what he did? He made sure that Wednesday got her cash. Period.
Nice.
Wednesday got her cash.
Awesome.
So when she got older, and if you get a chance, watch that. Check Wednesday Addams out, the original Wednesday Addams. Her story is crazy. She dated a corn star and married a corn star. We can't say the other word on this. Oh,
I thought you were talking. Oh, wait, because I was gonna say head, but then that would be it just all confusing.
So corn star. Change the first letter to a different one.
That's why I started naming corn members, and the first one that came to mind was head.
Exactly.
So that was not okay.
No.
That was,
No. We've been talking about this for a while. Like, it's literally come up on 4 different shows at least. Do you know what I'm talking about right now, Professor?
Daytime court.
Daytime court is absolutely positively incorrect. Night court, everybody. It's coming back. And literally, tonight is the night.
When we were
tonight, if don't watch us right now, go watch that. Watch that instead, or maybe it's on later.
No. Watch us.
What? You're encouraging people to watch us?
The daughter of Judge Harry Stone from the original.
And I hope they still keep the same theme.
They gave me this
because if they don't,
that would suck.
That's going to be.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Also, how did they get his actual daughter? Like, how did that happen? It's a joke, by the way.
She was that girl
Movie
was
magic.
the one that wanted the show to happen, probably.
I agree.
And she was like, I have this idea.
Larry Cat. I love
He's
Larry Cat.
only returning, right?
John's always up to
I think he's the only one still alive.
That's why he's the only one returning.
No, I'm not trying to be a wise guy, but like,
I know.
Judge Stone is dead for sure. Bull is dead for sure. The original clerk is dead for sure. She died during the show production. There's only 2 other ones. The second clerk, and then there were two prosecutors. So I think the 2 prosecutors are still alive as well.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Impressive, but guilty.
I'm already regretting this.
All right, let's do
This looks like it's going to be a great show, by the way. Bing, bing, bing.
Peacock. So yeah, you guys don't watch it right now. Just wait
you
till
can stream it later.
We're done, and then
we're live.
Yeah.
They don't even have the courtesy to do this live. Like, if they had done it live, then we would be like, hey, you did it live. I'm totally cool with that.
Right. Yeah.
One more thing before we get into your game review, and it is a trailer. Did you know I was throwing a trailer in here? You did not, because I did it last minute. I did not tell you.
Well, I did say mayhem, so
it's true. That's our show chaos, every week.
So,
every week.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
I used to ask myself a lot of questions. Scott, you're at ex-con. how are you an Avenger? That
That's a
doesn't
great
make
question.
sense.
How is he an
Everywhere I
Avenger?
go, people tell me the same thing.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
People still need help, Dad.
Could be worse.
That's why we made this. It's like a satellite for deep space, but quanta.
Wait a minute.
Quanta.
You're sending a signal down to the quantum realm.
Not a good idea, people.
Turn it off.
Can you see Miss
Now.
Pfeiffer's face? I turned the volume down because they got loud.
Yeah.
Deep Space called. They want everything back. I think it was a mistake to send a message to something you're not sure about. By the way, I haven't watched this preview yet, or trailer. I knew we were going to watch it here, so. Yeah, where are we?
They're somewhere.
Good music.
And then
they're getting really good about better music, I'll tell you that much.
Well, ever since James Gunn and the
I agree. Guardians of the Galaxy, 100%.
What are you so afraid of?
I'm afraid of Michelle Pfeiffer. She's got gangster in her paradise.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the Michael Douglas, but we're good. Michelle Pfeiffer, yeah, I would run.
It isn't what you think.
So if they're going down, and if I remember right, it was like as small as like an amoeba, like a cell, like an organ. Yeah. So is that where that's where they're at?
What's weird about it is you get all the way to the bottom, and then they said it opens into infinity. So it's sort of like I remember that's the way they explained it. It's like when you get all the way down to the bottom of the quantum realm, it becomes huge. And so that's what I think happened.
What's it gonna be?
Oh, I got a tie-in as soon as we see him. Look who it is! You're like, I don't know who that is.
I know who that is. That's
you do?
King Dynasty. Yeah, Kings. You know. Can you dig it?
You're horrible. No, it's not. So, your favorite Marvel Enterprise on Disney is what?
Is Marvel Enterprise is Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm talking about on Disney Plus. We're talking Disney Plus now. We're not talking about like movies. We're talking TV shows, I guess. Oh, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say Wanda. Mine's Loki.
Yeah.
I was going to say Loki.
Yeah, mine's Wanda.
Mine's Loki. Yeah. Anyway, I do believe that that's the guy that Loki runs into at the end.
It is. That's King.
That's his actual name?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Tells you how
that's
up on
why
things
I
I am.
said he has a dynasty.
Thank you for watching this segment of the TP Show. Please follow us on Fruitlab. Don't forget we have a podcast on your favorite podcast app. This has been another installment of the TP Show.